test. What is up? Let's make sure this works. How's everyone doing today? I hope this is on. It looks like it's on. Oh, look at that. I put my... Come back. Oh. Why you yell? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you already making beepity sounds? Oh, look at that. Cool. I got audio. Looks like it's working. All right. I'm going to go ahead and set up. See what the winds are doing because they've been a little shifty coming in this way. I don't really want to launch this way. But I set up back there just in case. I might actually go back further that way. That way I have some room to run and take off. And in case anything goes bumpy, I can always land over there. That's all open. There's no lines all the way this way or that way. So that is my plan for today. I'm going to go ahead and get set up, make sure everything's connected and strapped in, and then we'll get going. So just bear with me while I set up here. What's up? Don't get off. Are you going to hop off? Hop on. Don't hop off. What's up, Candy? Hey, Thomas. Are you off of work now? You here to chill? So I put this new phone holder on here, and I put some glue underneath it, so hopefully it's nice and tight, but it's also strapped in just in case. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see what kind of phone holder on here, and I put some glue underneath it, so hopefully it's nice. Okay, cool. You can see it. All right. Get the rest of this set up. Can't wait until YouTube releases their new ability for artists to share revenue with people that are creating content, because I'll be able to play music and I'll just share the revenue with the artists. And I don't know why they didn't do this a long time ago, but it should have been. Also, John, thank you for this awesome remove before flight tag, which I have a second one now. I had the first one you sent me in my book bag that I used to bring skydiving with me all the time, and now I added this one to this that I'm paramotoring with my stream gear. Another thing too, I noticed going back into videos, editing them, all the heavy breathing I always mention. I just want to let you guys know, a lot of times it's like you don't realize all the weight of all this stuff, especially the motor, because like when I fill that thing up with gas, it gets pretty hefty. Okay, so this looks good and nice and tight. Other gloves are in there in case I need them. What else am I missing? Anything else? I got my blinky lights going. I should probably add the magnets, which I did not do yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then I'll warm up here. I think everything else is good. Make sure my bit rate's good. It's at 6,000 now. It looks pretty good. Does it look good to you? It's the best I can do, but once I start flying, I can't really focus on the gear. So there is the odd chance that if it's just not working right, I just turn it off. Or, you know, if anything, if a cable gets pulled out and the stream ends or anything like that, I'll come back later and let you guys know I'm okay, just so nobody worries. But because I have these cables here and stuff, you never know what's going to get pulled. So I don't want anyone to worry if that happens, ever. But so far, so good. We've had no issues. I'm trying to sit still and not move around a lot and just focus on my flying when I'm doing that. So I don't have to like worry about pulling out cables because I'm not doing anything crazy. So as long as they're in the right spot, they're good. Oh, and I left my receiver in the paramotor, so it might get glitchy here. I apologize for that. I have it in a box this time, so the only time I'm going to accidentally hit the button is if I accidentally bump my head, because right now my button is on the back of my head, and I'm going to move it soon. I don't like the location of it. Sorry. Let me turn that off. Alright, maybe it'll be better while I'm standing up. Since the wind's stopping, I'm just going to line myself up better. Yeah, I like that. That direction's much better. Okay. Thank you, PR. I'm hoping that it was an accident, that somebody banned you, and that it wasn't on purpose. So be cool. You can hang out, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Hopefully everything's cool. We could take off, no problems. I'm gonna run downhill, make it easier on myself. Maybe we can get a nice little sunset flight in. I'm sorry for that god-awful sound. I should have brought the box with me, but it's hard to put it back in where I have it, so it's easier to just leave it. There we go, much better. I'm going to zip this up because I'm sure it's freaking cold up there. Alright, let me make sure no lines are twisted up. I have to bring my weed whacker next time. Get this thing going. Getting warm. All right, let's stop the static now, please. I'm trying to get Ashley to fly with me. She wants to, but I know that the winter coming, it's going to be hard for her to try to train with the wing, because I want her to get used to running with the wing, because she can lift it up and hold it up in the air. I've had her do it during the summer, and she was fine with it. But it's a lot of work, and like you got to really want to do it, because maybe this is something I'll talk about once I get up in the air, if all goes well. There's a lot of things you learn doing this. It's a lot more than just like, oh, how do you fly this thing? How does the wing work? There's so much more. You learn about weather, airspace, weights for bringing up certain gear with a wing, that kind of stuff, you know? There's a lot more. The list goes on. So it's like you got to really want to do it, because there's so much more to learn. But the basics of it, you could get somebody flying in a little field like this pretty safely. Maybe something bigger for a first-timer. But, yeah. All that hiking back and forth, I'm already hot and out of friggin' breath. So let's get up in the air so I could sit down, calm it down, you know, all that. All right, double check. Everything's on. Tight, but it's also strapped in just in case. I don't know. Oh, that sucks. So I guess it won't play Spotify if I have YouTube open. All right, record, get my lights on. No speed bar yet. I don't have the balls to put that on just yet, to be honest with you. I haven't even released the mullions from my, what's it called? God, I'm drawing a blank now because I'm trying to focus on all this. Alright, everything looks like it's on and good. I already primed it, battery's on, clips on the bottom are on. That's tight. Nothing's in the way of the prop. So, hold on, I already checked all the bolts. As best I could anyway. The strap in. Yeah, I would like to fly early morning flights. I see you mentioned it. But yeah, it's hard to fly early mornings because I got to get up like before the sun comes up and then also be down before the sun is up at the moment. Otherwise it gets too windy for me. Airplane. Okay, it's out of my way. Okay. Leg, stomach, chest. Maybe it was not a plane, maybe it was a motorcycle or something. I could check it. Let me check it real quick. I see it. He is at 4,000 feet. I am not going up there, so I think we'll be all right. Sure no one's coming. I'll shut that off just so I don't get any trouble from not talking. All right. Clear prop. Oh. There we go. Maybe I didn't prime it enough, but we're good. Sure, everything's on. Bird up. Woo! Here we go. All right, and we're up. Let me grab this brat. Okay. We're good. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another flight. We're in the air. It is a little chilly, but down below, it's actually quite a bit chillier. Oh, look at that. We got better audio. What just happened? That I spoke too soon? What was that all about? Oh, did I? I must have just heard myself on here. It's all good. What's up, guys? So right now, I am going to go for some more altitude. I just wanted to make sure we got everything still nice and tight here. Everything's looking good. The air is nice and smooth at the moment, so that's good. I don't know if it looks really good when I'm pointed at the sun because of the settings on these old GoPro. I do hope to soon fix that problem. I've been thinking about what I should do camera-wise. Hey, okay. I don't know what that beeping's about. All right, let me get up higher here because I'm sinking fast, coming back into the LZ. But I'm going to face the wind, and let me strap this back in here. All right, and let's go. Yeah, I need like a small action camera with HDMI, basically, to make this look good. Or a DSLR, but I sold mine, and those are a lot more expensive to just go get another one. go. Hey. Test, sorry. Alright, we got audio again. This is the furthest I've really gone away from my LZ. So let's start heading back. I'm going to go this way because the wind's actually going to push me back. Alright. And there we have it. What is up? We are halfway to Sweden, apparently. Is that where we're going? We're the Swedish. Alright, I'm going to go over the house, Ashley, because yesterday I asked you to come out and flash the stream, and you didn't come out fast enough. So maybe today you can get me some extra views. You know what I'm saying? Sweden, inbound. We're coming in hot. Actually, we're coming in a little chilly. Maximum shrinkage occurring on the way in. Oh my God, are those sheep? Those are definitely some sheep. What up, sheep? Sheeple. So, if you guys want to ask me anything, feel free while I'm up here. I didn't bring any snacks. We're going to have to bring some snacks soon. So we can try some new snacks up in the air. All I ask, if you guys can please help me out, leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying it, because I have started to delete and remove a lot of my older videos that I had, and it really hurt my channel. I mean, if you look at like my Social Blade, you'll see I lost like 2 million views in a month. I lost like hundreds of subscribers, which are all probably bots that were putting my videos in their playlist. And it looks like YouTube might have an open case against this thing now, finally, because I saw something flagged on my account. And I don't know what the open case is about, but hopefully it's about them looking into this issue, because on Twitter I sent them a list of all the playlists that have things about, things I'm not going to say here, but if you saw my Twitter post, you'll see what I'm talking about. Very naughty things that are on YouTube playlists, and it's really affecting my channel, because what happens is I get recommended under those type of videos and not the stuff that I'm doing today. And that's been going on for like 5 years. Whatever, though. I'm just having fun flying. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So all I ask is if you want to help, that's one way you can help. And look, I see some birds flying there. Those are definitely birds. You can't see them because of my wide angle, but I see them. They're moving slow. They're like geese or something. Let's go over there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. There's some more birds on the ground. I see them. They're moving nice and slow. Definitely not whatever I saw. I have seen flaky stuff like falling, but I've never seen those things, so concerning. All right, cows, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just going to get some lift here. Somebody walking their dog over there by my car. That sunset looks nice. Starting to come down anyway. I'm watching you, guy by my car with your bright orange shirt. Or lady, I'm not judging. Alright, let me grab this thing here. Smooth out a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying the little flight. I am. Nice and cool up here at the moment. It's not too chilly. I'm going to try and go over by the house. I'm going to try and go over there by gaining some extra altitude in case I need to travel back without an engine. Bump. Little bumpy wind. I see more birds. There's definitely birds. All right. Man. I'll get this on. All right. Hear better this way. It is chilly up here, that's for sure. Look where I am now. Look at all those idiots down there. All those plebs not flying. Alright, I'm coming over the cemetery. Ashley, and where you at? We're all waiting on you. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if she's watching the stream right now. But if I see her moving around down there, we'll go say hi. Hang on. You there? All right, cool. I had to blow my nose real quick, but it's very difficult to do that in the air without trying to blow snot all over yourself. You know what I mean? Hey, Ashley, where you at? Don't make me land in the cemetery. Maybe we could see the deersons in the woods down there. How beautiful is that? I wish you guys could see it from my point of view. Oh, is she on the balcony? I think she is. I see a light on the balcony. That's probably her. Is that you on the balcony? Wave the light if that's you. It's you! Yay! Hi! Hello down there. I'm above the house. Alright, I'm gonna head back now. Thank you for coming out and entertaining me while I'm in the air. I appreciate it. Can you guys see the light? I think you can. In between those 3 red trees. Ooh, something just flew under me. Alright, we got aliens in the air. I gotta head back. How cool. Well, you could take a picture of me turning around and heading back if you want. I'm gonna go back before I get too low. And the sun's already going down, so I'll see you at home in a bit. Ooh, now we're moving fast. Wind must have changed direction here. I think we could still make it back at this speed, to be honest. I'm gonna go up a little higher though. Then we'll start coming back down. All right, that's about it for tonight. So I'm going to start heading down. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while we did this. I hope you enjoyed it. Dive on the graveyard. Yeah, I'm not good enough right now to be flying low. But maybe once I get more comfortable in the future, we'll go low on some places. But at the moment, I'm playing it safe. I've already done enough with trying to get stream gear up here with me. You know what I mean? Good times, though. Good times. Let you guys get a nice little last view here of the sun going down. Got some balls? Nah, you could do this. Come on, man. Come sit on my lap. You know you want to. All right, let me get this gear away here. Okay, got that. And we're going to turn this off. There's someone down below, so I might wait to land, just in case. Where are you going, bud? I think they're just going around. Woo! We're down! We have to shut my motor off. I didn't know whether or not I was going to actually land, just in case. But we're down. And we made it nice and safe. I did a nice little foot drag for the first time unintentionally. But hey, that felt nice to do. Scan clipped. Lights are still on. That's good. That was so much fun. Let's check the stats while we're on the ground and you guys are still with me. Let's do that. We're still good on gas, too. Is that a doggy watching me? Hi, doggy. Yeah, thank you guys for chilling and watching that. Look, I know the reality is that most of the people who come to my live streams are people from IP2, and I don't have hate for you guys. I don't. I think you guys are cool. It just sucks whatever the fuck happened before that made everybody on there hate on me, but... Oh, thank you. I guess they were here to watch. But what I was saying is, I appreciate you guys coming by and watching the stream either way. And I look at my analytics regularly, and I see that most of my external views that come in from outside sources are all from IP2. And it's like, it sucks that a lot of the people there hated on me for what happened, but do you guys really rather watch like a bunch of people doing the same thing every single day? Like, I know that a lot of times I get stuck doing the same thing here and there, like when I'm flying drones and all the techie stuff that I start testing out on stream. Not everybody's into that kind of stuff. That's understandable. But it's all because I'm trying to get all my gear set up to do this kind of stuff. And it takes a long time to get it right. And I know there's a lot of techie people that are on IP2. So I would appreciate it. Maybe if you guys could help me set up all the stuff for like putting, you know, the overlays and all that, and like automatic streams and whatnot with Nginx, because what happens is I can stream from my live view to my Nginx server that I have at home. It works fine. I've done it many times, so I know it's a working server, but I got to get it so that the overlays and the like all the other stuff works too. But like, I know a lot of those guys in the community had help because they don't know how to do all that stuff. And I don't want people to do it for me, but I would like people to at least send me links to resources to set some of that stuff up so that we could get it working, because I think we could have a lot of fun once I start flying with other people and, you know, going to events and stuff. I really want to put the addressable LEDs on the back frame of my Paramotor so that like I can hook that up too to like my because I have like a little device I could put it on, so if donos come in or anything like that, or chat messages, like if you were to put like /red, it would turn the lights on my Paramotor red on the back. Like, there's so much cool stuff that I know we could do to hook up to the stream because we've done it on the ground, so there's no reason why we can't do it in the air. But it's a lot for me to handle, like, on my own, so I've always been just testing things here out little by little, and, you know, I'm getting it working. Look, I mean, I was able to bring this thing up in the air, keep a signal, and I don't even have multiple modems. When you saw, like, all those Twitch streamers that were live streaming with the live view, a lot of them were paying thousands of dollars a month for multiple modems so they could bond the live view and have multiple signals at once, which this thing is capable of. But that's not, like, worth it unless you're doing events. So, like, for me, it would be cool to set it up in a way where at least the internet signal, the card that I have in here, pays for itself, and little things that I wanted to add on, like if I need the lights and stuff like that, it would be nice to give people the ability to not only just dono, but like also affect things that's going on in the air, so I don't have to do it. Like if you guys wanted to change the colors or whatever, I'm gonna do it regardless, but it's gonna take me long because I'm doing all this stuff by myself. I don't have any help. And I know there's like a lot of people that are super techie that watch all those other guys, so fucking help me out too. What the hell, man? We could do some cool shit. Nobody else is doing this kind of stuff. Everybody's sitting around getting drunk. And this is so cool. Like, I bet there's ideas I can't even think about that you guys can think about. So you guys can leave all that in the comments later if you're watching this after the fact. But yeah, I just wanted to say, yeah, I don't have hate for you guys or anything. I really do appreciate you guys coming by the stream. And I hope that we get to hang out again if I start going on the road flying with some friends, because that's the plan. And John, I don't know if you're on the stream or not. Let me get my phone here. But John has been helping me out with so much stuff that I wouldn't be able to even do half the stuff that I'm doing right now if it wasn't for him, like, helping me out and having my back on a lot of these projects. So he's actually interested in learning and coming to fly with me. So I hooked him up with a friend of mine that lives over by him, and hopefully he learns to fly soon. We'll go meet up with him. I'll go out to California, fly out there, meet up with some other people while I'm out that way. Also, it's going to be the winter here. It's going to be snowing. I'm not going to want to be flying in the snow all the time. Or am I? I guess we will see. Anyway, that's enough of me blabbering. I'll chat with you guys here for a minute before I pack up and go. Thank you, Crypto Ozzy. You ride motorcycles, fly drones, play guitar, and have fun on your streams? Nice. I'll come by and check it out. What's up, Tyrone? This is my landing post. What, you mean that stick with the gay pride flag? That was the tail from a kite that I got for Ashley. I mean, she was running around with a kite, and I was flying the drone around it. Mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. She was flying the kite around here. On one of my drone videos, I was trying to learn how to chase things in the air and go around the kite without hitting the string. And then we ended up ripping the tail off of it and using it because it catches great wind out here. It lets me know where the wind's coming for me to land. Yeah, man, I have a power for a banner, that's for sure, but I don't know how to fly with a banner, and I would need some more practice for something like that because you have a lot of drag from the wind that pulls you, so it completely changes the way you fly. And the extra added weight also makes it harder for you to land, and I'm assuming there's like special precautions you have to take when doing something like that. Because you're flying, you know, a parachute, and then you've got this thing hanging off your feet that's causing a lot of drag. But people do it. I've seen people drag things behind their wing, too. There's also a shuttlecock you can put on the back of the wing that people attach GoPros to. So when you're flying, there's like a string behind you, and it's pulling a camera behind you to get like a back full view of your flight, which is really cool. I have a 3D printer. I'm going to make one day. At home right now, I got a couple things printing. These strobes that are really awesome that John sent me. I got them blinking right now on my head. Okay, I got that one off. Let me turn the other one off. All right, there we go. I have an extra one that I'm not using in the wing or on my helmet. So I 3D printed this thing that goes around these poles on my paramotor, and then I can screw them on. Basically, grabs around here. And then it'll allow me to have a light in the back of this too. And then I have a separate one that goes on this side that I printed. I'll show you right now. I actually have it in my bag, and it's for the for like a GoPro mount. So if I didn't want to wear the GoPro on my helmet for whatever reason, I could just put it on the back frame here. This is what it looks like. So I think you can see it. So it's got zip ties on it right now. But the way it would work is, you see this hole, it would just go around the pole there, and then you've got a GoPro mount. So I'm going to leave those on my Thingiverse and on my Tinkercad pages for anybody else who might want to download them. I'll link them in the description of this video too, in case anyone sees this in the future. But it's basically two 15mm pole mounts that go around the pole, and then you can zip tie them. I would recommend also putting some hot glue or some like rubber piece glued in there so that once you put it on there, it doesn't slide up and down. But that's basically what I'm going to write in the description once I post it. So I'll let you know how these work out. I printed it with some extra fillings so it doesn't just break, because my worst fear is having something go through the prop. So I think what I'm going to do is there's a little hole here that's in there for a wire too, because these are really made for like strobe lights. So I cut the top off of it in a 3D program, put the GoPro mount on it instead. So what I'm thinking is we put it on there one day and try it out. And it doesn't have to be for a GoPro. It could be other things like a light mount or even a TTS speaker or, I don't know, something. It could be something else that needs a GoPro mount to hold on. You know what I mean? Let me get this jacket off too before I start getting all hot in here. NASA. Yeah, I've been seeing some people report some funny things that they see in the sky at night. But usually it's either Starlink stuff or rockets taking off. But no one takes my report seriously when I say I see little white floaties in the sky. They're like, Dro, what are you doing up there that you're seeing white floaties? Tell us, how much are you really enjoying this flight? That's what they said to me when I told them. Okay, let me get my bag, start to pack up, get this jacket off me. So I tried this other mount today. I hate it. My phone fell off of it. So I'm going to go back to the other mount I was using that's better. Basically, this is, let me show it to you for anybody else who might be trying to find a better mount to fly with. So originally, let's do that. So originally I was using this thing because it's got like a clip on the back that once you lock it, it stays locked in place. However, this one here is like spring-loaded. And the spring-loaded one's a lot easier to deal with in the air because the spring-loaded one lets you just pop it back in and it holds it. This one here, once it slips out, you have to like fiddle with it to try to unlock it and relock it. So I figured that out today, so I'm not going to be using that one anymore. All the other stream gear have had no problems with that. It's been securely on me like a nice little fanny pack hugging me like it's in love with me. Just nice little snuggle around the waist. So that streaming bag's been good. And they do make bags for paramotors that you can put, I'll show you real quick. So on the side here, I have a bag that's like a little bag that I have my battery pack in at the moment. But they do give a reserve bag with this too, but I think the guy who sold me this sold the reserve bag to someone else. But this is like a little pouch to hold your stuff. And if you can see it, there's Velcro here, and then there's straps here that go around more Velcro. So you've got multiple points of this holding on, and then on the inside of the Velcro, there's a zipper. So it zips on, Velcro's on, and straps on. So like it's pretty secure on there, right? So they make another one that goes over the front here where your risers go on the bars, and it sits in front of you like this, like a little fanny pack, but it's bigger, and it allows you to fit like food, or some people use them to go para-camping, where they'll fly off to like the middle of the woods somewhere and then go camp out for the night. I really would love to do that one day, but I just don't really want to do it by myself. I'd like to have like a friend come with if I'm going to do that. You know, it'd be nice to have someone to chill with and chat instead of just sitting there, unless I go somewhere that there's actual internet signal and I can stream, because this is my way of flying with people, right? Like I don't have anyone I'm flying with at the moment out here, so it's nice to be able to like chat with people while I'm flying. Otherwise, I'm literally just flying with my camera on, like talking to myself, which is cool. I talk to myself a lot. I don't have any problem with that, but it's a lot more fun when you get a response, you know? When people are being cool and respectful, which you guys have been lately, and that's cool. I appreciate that. Joint in a lighter. Dude, Tyrone, next time I land, please meet me out here on the field, all right? Look, all you got to do is hold up your arm like this and just hold it up in the air. I'll come by, I'll grab it, I'll take a puff, I'll hand it back to you, and I'll land, okay? That's the new trick I'm going to learn. It's not puff, puff, pass, it's puff, puff, land. And we'll use, see, okay, so I know like the aviation people are not going to be happy with hearing that because you're not supposed to be under the influence when you're flying, which I understand, but hear me out. If you blow enough smoke out, then you can use it as a windicator so you could tell which way you got to face when you're going to land. So that's my theory behind it. Tyrone, I'm telling you, man, you meet me here, we'll make it happen. Oh, did it actually tell me something that I... Oh, bag snuggler? You call me a bag snuggler? It's hard to, yeah, it's hard to read all of the chat while I'm trying to get all my stuff together. You're just talking shit anyway. Making it sound like you got some important stuff. You're just talking about some shit. No, I'm just playing. All right, let me pack up here and get... Oh, wait. You're there rolling around in some lube? In some lub? All right. I think I'm going to pack up quicker now. I'll hurry up so I can get home. Yeah, Chuck, I know Chucky. Chucky's cool. I do want to fly with him, and I know he wants to fly with me as well. So I will go meet up with him at some point. He's been traveling, and I know he flew with Trevor recently, and then he's been in and out of Florida. So maybe when the winter is here and I want to travel a little bit, if I go down there to Florida, I'll meet up with him. I'll bring my gear. We'll go for a couple flights or something. I don't think I'll stream it. Maybe I'll go for a couple flights with him first, and then if he's cool with it, maybe we could stream something. But yeah, he seems cool. Like, I'd be down to fly with him and a bunch of the other Paramotor guys. I don't really care. Everybody seems super cool, like that I've met anyway. I haven't met anyone that's kind of turned me off and made me feel like they'd make me feel uncomfortable around them in any way, because I feel like a lot of people, when they get into the sport, you just get like super humble about shit, you know? There's a lot of things that can go wrong, and you lose a lot of friends along the way because people do get hurt doing this. Accidents happen, and it's just the same thing if you're like in some sort of motorcycle crew, right? You got people who get hurt on their motorcycle and stuff like that. So it's like definitely a downside to the sport, but people like get super humbled by a lot of the things that happen, and then you just learn to become a nicer person. And that's another thing from when I was mentioning in the beginning of the stream. There's so many different lessons you learn. One of the biggest lessons I've learned in doing any of this flight stuff, whether it's skydiving or paramotor stuff, is the fact that you have to be a little more calm about how you do things, because in the past I would just kind of rush things in a way where I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to duct tape this together and it's good, I'm going. But with something like this, you got to take it seriously. You got to make sure you double check everything, and you just got to like try to remain calm and like take deep breaths and learn how to slow down your anxiety, like if you have an adrenaline attack from something either happening or when you're about to do something. All of that stuff, like you don't realize it, but it really changes the way you do things in other aspects of your life. Like, there's other things I notice myself taking the time to do a little bit better when I'm either repairing something or, you know, trying to make something. I'm like, let me take the time to do this right so I don't have to go back. And especially when you're flying, like trying to double check to make sure things aren't going to fall off. I mentioned this in one of my other videos. With flying drones, anything that's going to fall off does eventually fall off. So like, I've learned to rubber band things and double strap things down and all that. And like, so far I've been pretty good about it. Luckily, no incidents yet. And I'm thankful for the people who taught me all that, you know, because it's not something I just picked up on my own. Like, I've learned all this stuff from really awesome instructors that have sat down with me and actually said, like, no, don't do it this way. Or even people in like the paramotor group and the skydiving groups always posting information about what can go wrong. So like, you know, like, this is stupid, don't do it. And it definitely seeps into other aspects of your life. So as crazy as it seems to just like want to get up and fly in the air, there's so much more that gives you a reason to do it at the end of the day. It's not just, let me go up and fly. It's like, look at all these other cool, let's call it leveling up aspects that you get, right? Like, you get like a little star, little check. Okay, you got this in your bag of tricks now. You know what I'm saying. But all right, I got to go help Ashley at home. Her skin's been dry lately, and she needs me to help lube her up. So I'm going to go ahead and go home and do that, and make sure that she's all ready to go. Put that lotion on the skin and all that. Power lines would scare you. Just stay away from them. Once you learn how to fly and control the wing, you'll know how far you are from them. But yeah, if you're flying low, you definitely want to watch out for power lines. But that's the whole thing. You're supposed to scope out the area before you go flying through poles and all that. But all right, man. Have a good night. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Leave a like if you can. when I'm done with the stream, I would appreciate it if you would just leave a comment, any comment on the stream. Just let me know you were there. And just even if you're watching this video in the future, it's going to help my channel redirect my suggestions and all that. Well, not my suggestions, but the way I am suggested my channel. So thank you guys if you do that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, bros and bras.
Goodbye.